talked about issues around bribery. Yet the United Alternative Government has been accused, or the parties therein have been accused of crying foul every time. And in all these by-elections, are we expecting the same, that after this polls next week, it is the same crying that, oh, there was this and that?
First of all, I would like to inform the colleague on the bench today from UDA party that this is Daily Nation, and he's talking of IEBC wants it may postpone mini election, and he's also citing insecurity, voter bribery, and other breaches of the Electoral Code of Conduct. So when you tell us that the Standard is a biased media, you might be telling us Daily Nation is also a biased media. You might also be telling us that our eyes and our ears have a problem, because I don't understand why things that are black and white, we need to keep explaining around them. Whatever is happening in Ol Kalou has never been heard of. We've never seen such things in our entire lives since independence.
There were claims, similar claims after the Mbere by-election.
And you see, unfortunately, we are open to information that is accessible to everybody. You've listened to the people of Mbere complain about transformers being removed from their area. And you've seen KPLC has gone ahead to give a notice that 15 transformers are undergoing some sort of renovation. I don't know what it is they are doing with the 15 transformers. And I have to tell people from the UDA party, even if you want to defend government, some things are beyond defense. How do you defend that government is planning to remove hippos from one dam to another dam just because they want to show the people of Ol Kalou how committed they are? How do you tell the people of Nyandarua that suddenly government has remembered they have a lake called Oversight, the only fresh lake in our region, and they have decided to bring us a boat? How do you tell the people of this country that suddenly you've realized that the people of Nyandarua should be using a gas and you've brought them 20,000 cylinders? How do you tell the people of Nyandarua that suddenly you've remembered Ol Kalou does not have 100% connectivity on electricity, and you've decided to bring them poles in a rolly? And yet the other times when budget allocation has been done, you bring 2 posts per every financial year. But suddenly somewhere you got 10 to 50 poles to bring to a constituency. How do you tell the people of Nyandarua that right now you are drilling boreholes overnight, the moment you walk into a village and they tell you, this village, our problem is a borehole, and tomorrow morning there is a rolly drilling a borehole? When did you award the tender? When did you discuss
Njeri,
the BQ?
Sudden or not, the government may argue that these are government programs.
I agree.
Whether it's sudden or not, they were still supposed to do this.
I agree they are government programs, but again, I'm educated enough to understand the procurement processes. You cannot be going to the ground and doing an audited project. You cannot tell us that overnight you've awarded a tender. Which avenue did you advertise? Who did you give the chance to apply for the tender? You cannot drill a borehole overnight. You cannot do piping overnight. You cannot do electrical poles overnight. There was no public participation. There was nothing that shown a process was followed. Then how are we going to audit this development? Are we supposed to say that this year, financial year, Ol Kalou constituency, in our allocation of around 190 million, this is what we spent on electricity, this is what we spent on school fees? We cannot disagree to development, but again, we have to be very keen not to get development at the expense of our constitution. Because at the end of the day, I realized the other day that government has maybe now spent almost over $1 billion with a few things they are doing. When they go to backdate these projects, if they say they spent 10 billion, how can we say they did not? Because they are literally doing things without following the procedures. Are we telling the country that it's okay for development to come as long as it's government? Then what happens tomorrow when I become a woman rep and the people of Nyandarua ask me what happened? Where did this money that the government auditor, general auditor is talking about was spent in Nyandarua? How can I tell the people of Nyandarua that it is true this 10 billion was given in this whole constituency when I'm supposed to do oversight? So we don't have a problem with government bringing all these goodies that they talk about. It's the right of the people. I agree. But I have a problem when you bring mattresses written government of Kenya. I am saddened by the fact that today, some hospitals, we have people sleeping in one bed, 3 people. I have a problem with people sleeping on the floor. If we walk into hospitals today at Pumwani and everywhere else, mothers are giving birth on the floors. But guess what? In Ol Kalou, we are having mattresses, we are having blankets. It's okay, it's my hometown, and I agree, we love the development. Do you know today in Ol Kalou, nobody goes to the farm? They all wake up to go to campaigns. Then this whole circle, this circuit of money operations, where is it coming from?
Right. Before we take a break, allow me to introduce Angel Mbudhia to this debate. Karibu sana, Angel. Angel is a chairperson, Jubilee Youth League. Jubilee also has a candidate among the 9 in the